everybody, my name is Voyadex, welcome back to another Roblox video. In today's video I'm here at Gdansk Airport doing a product review by AeroSys. If anyone watched the AeroSys Awards, they won the best airport, so the owner of AeroSys kindly gave me the airport to do a good product review on it. However, before this video starts, I just want to say a massive thank you to all the supporters, subscribers, passengers, staff at Icelandair, friends, family, for voting for Icelandair for best airline under 3000. However, we didn't win sadly, but we did get second place overall. But once again, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that voted for us. It means a lot for Icelandair, including myself and all the staff. So thank you very, very much, and let's get on with the video. So moving on to the airport, when you first purchase the airport from the AeroSys website or even on the Roblox Hub, which I will leave a link down below, you'll spawn in this lovely little area here in front of a little, like maybe a woods or forest type. And you'll spawn here. So if your airline does like a bus service from here to the airport, then this is probably a good option for you. But unless you don't have a bus service for your airline and you haven't got the staff capacity for it, you can move the spawns towards more closer to the airport, so your passengers aren't walking a long distance all the way down to the airport. So however, I have spawned in my Bugatti, so while we're going to drive down to the airport, I'm going to go into their Discord and list all the additional features that they include. So moving on to the additional information that's on their Discord, which I will leave in the link description down below, that it has the true-to-life replica, impressive scenery and highly detailed airport terminals, breathtaking attention to detail, authentic recreation of Terminal 2 interior, more than 15 restaurants and shops ready to use, ready for immediate use upon purchase, optimized for maximum performance, realistic textures for enhanced realism, fully custom models, functional airport lights, and a dedicated for staff room. Now that is going to be really cool to see. Now there are two versions on what you buy, so there is a PayPal version, also a Roblox version. I think that's what it's saying here. But however, we move down, we have got the price. So it was 2,599 Robux. That is now currently 2,399 Robux. I don't know whether that's because it's nearly up to Christmas or not, or that's going to be a permanent price tag. I do not know, because that's just a little underline. So I'm assuming with it being near to Christmas, they are trying to put this onto sale. Or you can purchase it with 25, I think it's US dollars on their Payhip website. And it does say here that it was awarded Best Airport of 2024 by the AeroSys Award, which I did mention at the start of the video. So that's all the additional information that includes. So let's go back to the airport. Driving up to the airport now, I got to say, like, the scenery is actually really cool, including the lighting as well. When you purchase the airport, it's crazy, like the whole scenery as well. I'm hoping I'm on green. I hope I don't get a traffic fine or anything for that. If I do, I'll just build Ice on there. They always pay for my traffic fines. But anyway, when I was speaking about the scenery, this is actually really nice scenery. Like, they've done a really good job with this. Like, these are the same guys that built Vanna Airport. If anyone remembers from one of my old videos, that I did review Vanna Airport by AeroSys, that built the exact same airport as Gdansk as we speak. But this is actually really nice, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is really cool. We're at the airport in the distance, even the railway track that leads from the spawn all the way to the airport. So it'd be cool if anyone actually can, develop really well and actually put like a real moving train. That'd be really nice to like put like a station where we spawned, or even like the bus stops when we're just driving past. Then that'd be really cool, like the different spawns, and like the bus has to stop at each stop to get their passengers to the airport. So I'm hoping these barriers do open. If I do believe they do, I do try and click on them. Oh, there we go. You just click on one of them things over there. So let's drive into the airport and park up, and let's see the interior. Now I've got to say, again, like, this is actually really cool. This is probably why they won the best airport in the AeroSys Awards. Like, this is actually really nice. Like, they've got a really good attention to detail here. Like, it's really, really cool, I got to say. I won't park up in there. I'll probably just park up just around here-ish. I'll probably get it towed, but But here we are at the Gdansk Airport in Poland. This is actually really nice. It's actually really huge as well. Now this is actually really good. Like, you can even see this, like the metro station, like what station it is. They got like the really down to detail, like the grass, the textures. Everything is actually really cool. So I'm going to head on inside and speak more about what the interior is like. I just want to point out, just before I go inside, they've even got like the little parking, like P1 and P2, like where to go, the buses, the hotel. I want to point that out as well. Like, I don't really see this when I'm doing my Roblox flight reviews, or even just when I've got my own airports. I don't really see things like this, because I know I've got Berlin Airport and Vanna Airport, and they've got like very similar, but I don't really see it on Roblox flights. But heading on inside is actually really nice. So we've got the doors here. And wow, this is actually really massive. Like, this is crazy. The detail as well that they've done to the ceiling is actually really nice. Like, they've actually done a really good job of this. If you guys are actually unsure what I'm actually speaking about, you can just pause the video and just go in Google Images and actually search up the airport. Like, the ceiling, like the whole roof in itself, it's actually replicated to exactly the same here on Roblox. It's actually really well developed. And we've got all the check-in desks here. We've got like the 15 shops and restaurants they mentioned that are very functional to use. So if anyone's got like NPC shops or anything like that, you've got that option there. You've got like the customer service, like the airlines, Scandinavian, a lot Polish Airlines, car hire, something rents. I'm unsure what that is. I'm probably going to search it up later. But like I said, guys, the detail to this is actually really nice. You don't really see airports like this on Roblox very often, but like even with my flight reviews, you do see it a lot, but that's only because I choose the perfect timing to go to them, or the fact is the airline has enough funding to get airports like this on Roblox. But I got to say, this is actually really nice. Like, the detail is actually really cool, and I can't wait to use this airport. Like, I want to say a massive thank you as well to the AeroSys owner. I think it's called Tempsons, I think it's called. I want to say a massive thank you to him for letting me use the airport for the product review and also for the airline. So very massive thank you and well done on your AVA award for Best Airport 2024. Now, this is actually really nice. We've got all the car hires here. We've even got a little walkway to the metro station. So even if, like I said, guys, you've got no bus service, you can just spawn players on the metro, like the station, and then just literally get them to walk down here instead of having to spawn outside in the pouring rain if you've got the AeroSys weather system. So I'm going to go through security and have a look more around the departures. So covered security, they got like a massive line queue, but if depending on the airline you can just jump over them, but however for this sake I am just going to be like the first class and just walk all the way through. Fast track security, here we go. So coming through, the doors don't open like an automatic door, you just have to walk through. And they got the security, so if you guys got like AI security, you can put them here, or if you got like actual security, you know, doing the admin checks and stuff like that, you can put them there. So actually, it has got a really good spacious for security. I could say there could be a little more detail, but I think that's down to you guys with the assets or anything that you want to add to the airport. So when you purchase the airport, you can edit the airport the way you want it to, like adding your own assets or adding those little features of the NPC shops and stuff like that. So heading on to the upstairs, we have got the duty free. I was going to say free duty, but we've got the duty free here, and it's actually really nice. Like the detail is actually really nice. Like, you ever watch like a walkthrough of this airport? It's actually so replicated to the real thing. It's just unreal. Like, you wouldn't believe that you are. Like, sometimes when I say these flights, I usually say like, oh, it's very realistic and stuff like that. I'm actually being serious when I say the word realistic, because these airports, like I said, with the additional information, it does say replica airport. So the airport is very super realistic when I say things like this. So the 15 more shops and restaurants are here at the departures, and I gotta say, like, the little walkway is actually really nice. We've got the departure screens here. You can replace them with your own departure screens, or you want to keep them there for just a bit of realism, just for the sake of your airline. So moving downwards, we have got more gates and stuff like that. So I'm assuming I've got more shops here, and I'm gonna have to speed up myself here. But we have got a little passport control from this point. From here, so I'm assuming if I just end up doing a bit of a fly mode here, that we do have more gates, which is really cool. So the airport has got loads of options for gates for your airline, so you don't have to stress on having to use just one gate. Because I know most airports that I do purchase on Roblox only have that one option where you can just put one gate only in the airport, where this one does have plenty of options for you to basically put your airline in any situation with any gates. So I'm going to end my fly mode here and just carry on walking. They've got the walkway exactly the same on that side. So I'm assuming if I go all the way down, I will be able to see the lounge. The one thing they did mention was a dedicated staff room, which I'll probably have to look around and figure it out at some point. I think it's maybe over here. I think I did walk past it if I remember correctly. I think it's just here. The one thing I just want to try before I go in there is the toilets. Have they actually got toilets? No, they don't. So you can add your own toilets if you want, or just keep it the same. So here's the little staff room. So I will have to use my admin commands to teleport me through here. So here we go. Well, the staff room actually looks really nice. It's actually really spacious, to be fair. You got all the seats here for your staff for the briefing, you get the roles and stuff like that. You got probably your seat and the co-host seat here. You can add like your little uniform selection here, probably your own pictures. But it's actually got a really nice view here from the from the staff room to look around the check-in area and stuff like that. So it's really cool. And I got to say as well, the lighting is actually really nice. I got to say, it's actually really cool, this airport. So they have got the shutters here, so it's not like just because they got the shutters doesn't mean you can't edit. You can edit your own shops in and have like NPCs doing, like, especially with the duty free, you can do that as well. But they've actually got really cool. It's actually really nice. That was really cool. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a little crane or something. I'm assuming that's what it is, but I don't actually know. But well, whatever it is, it's actually really cool, I got to say, with the neon and the little black metallic background there, or metal background. It actually looks really nice with the reflection. We've got another duty-free McDonald's. There we go. There's McDonald's. not this over here. We've got the McDonald's. So you still got that NPC option, guys, for the McDonald's. Looking around, we've got a Lego store. Everyone's going to be so happy now. I Love Poland merchandise store. Toilets again and stuff like that. What's anything down here, or is it just another gate? It's just another gate, and it's going to the airport. Well, I did see, however, the lounge, which is just over here. I'm assuming I can just walk through the door. Yeah, I can just walk through the door. And the lounge, wow, this is, I gotta say, the lounge is actually really nice. Actually, looks really cozy. If I was on a flight here, I would purchase business or first class here. This is actually looks really cool. We've got the welcome desk for like any drinks or anything like that. We got like your lounge staff chilling there. We've got like a coffee machine. We've got a fridge with drinks and stuff like that. We've got like snacks as well. So you guys can replace this. It's down to you, unless you've got the assets to basically do the editing and make people, you know, click on it and get the tools. So it's down to you guys if you want to change this around or not. But I got to say, the lights. Look at the lights. The lights are actually really cool. When I was on Roblox Studio earlier, it did say there was a sound, like a little sound thing with the vents and stuff. So I'm assuming there are going to be sounds and stuff like that. But like, well, even just sitting here, you've got a nice view of the TV, but at the same time, you've got a nice view of the whole scenery in the background, which looks really cool. So you can like edit like little like cars and stuff like that in, so it makes it look more like a really jam-packed airport and all the staff work in there and stuff like that. So that's actually a really good lounge. I've got to give that an 8 out of 10 on the lounge. We still got a nice view. We've got a Ganska Airport logo there. We've got a ski. Gate is 1 to 8. Let's see. I'm thinking this is the terminal 1 or 2 they mentioned in the additional information. If I remember correctly, this is the other side of the airport. We've got a little passport control. I think I can't get past this because I think you guys have to edit the rest. Yes, you guys have to edit the rest on that one. But if I just move on over here. We do have the gates 6 and 7 and 8. So if your aircraft's like a Q400 or with air stairs attached already to the aircraft, this is probably your best bet to use this side of the airport compared to using the other ones where you'll have to get the jetways. So anyways, that is the interior of the airport. Wow, I gotta say, the interior of the airport is actually really cool. Like, it's super realistic, and the lighting as well is just really cool. But anyway, we're going to head on outside to the tarmac and take a look around. So moving on to the outside, just before I do, I know someone probably say, oh, well, why is there not that many gates? Well, this is probably the reason why. It's because of these dividers here. So you have got the option for your passengers to either board via a jetway or basically come down the stairs and board via an air stairs. But I got to say, even both ways looks really nice, and they've done a really good job with the jetway. Like, it actually looks really super cool. So if I just walk straight through out here, I should just lead straight to the tarmac, which I have done. So I will end up going into flight mode here and just having a look around. They've even got the detail on like the max speed and stuff like that, and like how to turn, the little taxiway lines and stuff like that, where to stop. And they've actually done a really good job of this, like down to detail as well. This is actually really cool. Like, even from the Varna Airport one, which I have done previously in the past, I did mention about the whole taxiway and stuff like that and the whole linings. They've done a really awesome job of this. Now I've got to say that I forgot to mention as well is I've got the Polish flag there, by the way. I just want to mention that. They've got 2 of the towers. I'm assuming one of them's a water tower. I'm unsure what the other one is with the building. But however, with the mentioning as well, with the air traffic control tower is just over there. So anyone in the airline that's working for air traffic control, or you're doing an air traffic control role play for the airline, you know, you have got the option there just to stand in the air traffic control tower and get awesome screenshots of your flight departing from this airport. So looking around, like, again, is the scenery, is the mention is actually really cool. I got to say, like, all the houses, the trees and stuff like that. I got to say as well, there are actually viewing points. So any plane spotters out there, you have got the viewing point, and somebody is over there waving at me. Hello. But you have got another one just down here as well, which nobody's studied that. Like, really stood at the moment, but I'm assuming that's for like any staff members, you know, watching the plane take off and taking some awesome screenshots for your airline. But the whole outside area actually looks really cool. Like, you've got plenty of space, really, depending on what aircraft you're using for your airline. And you have got little stop markers as well here, like A, B, C, for your airline to where you want to stop your aircraft, but suitable for your jetways, or even if you're just using the air stairs. But however, when we're going to do this now, this is what it looks like in daytime. I am just going to go and quickly change the time here to a night time. So if I turn it to 10 o'clock at night, it does say something about the lighting, which is similar to Varna's, which was actually added into the additional information. But looking around at night, you have got all the dynamic lighting as well, which actually looks really cool. I got to say they've done a really good job of this. Like the little lighting here, like the taxiways, you got like stuff like that, including the lights over there, the arrivals, like the whole thing there, the runway as well. You got the whole runway lighting there, which is actually really awesome to see on the Roblox airports. But even when I go into the inside, so if I just head out of free cam mode just for a moment and fly back in the airport, so even depending on what time of day of your flight is, you still got that awesome dynamic lighting in the airport. So there's no darkness in the airport. You still got that awesome dynamic lighting around the airport. It just looks really nice, I gotta say. Maybe I gotta do a night flight here from Gdansk to Keflavik here. This is actually really cool lighting, I got to say. They've done a really good job of this. Just before I give my final review, I just want to point out that the airport does have a prayer room as well, just to let you know. Like, I've never actually seen this on Roblox where they have a prayer room in an airport, which is actually a really cool feature. And I got to say, when I go out here as well, the dynamic lighting is actually really nice on the airport. I definitely need to do a nighttime flight. This is actually really super cool and crazy. Anyway, let's move on to the final review. So for my final review, I got to say, personally, this is probably one of my next favourite airports on Roblox. Like, I got to say, it's very well detailed, and it's very well modern, and it's very super realistic to the real life one, which is really cool to see on Roblox, like nowadays in the real aviation community. I got to say the lighting is very outstanding. It's really cool. The exterior of the airport, like the whole scenery, they've really put really good detail into it, and they've even put time into and effort into it, which was really cool. The whole taxiway, the runway, all the lights and stuff like that are very well detailed. It's like the airport's like prepared for a good evening and also night flights if you guys are hosting flights here in the evening or at night. So I got to say, I would highly recommend AeroSys and check them out. Like, this is probably why it's been given the best airport of 2024 by the AeroSys Awards. So I got to say the rating, I got to say 10 out of 10, definitely 10 out of 10. The pricing is quite high, I got to say, if you're looking to kickstart an airline, but I got to say, if you are going to, this is probably the best bet airport to start off with. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this airport product review. Please be sure to check out their social links down below, including mine. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and see you guys soon.